Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI Advance. And let's advance to these nettle hoppers. And then make them the victim of repeated damage causing status ailments such as death. Especially after being burnt alive with an aura cannon, so I'm sure that's some sort of plasma-y burning sensation. Come on, Interceptor, why can't you be countering this bug? Tell it to bug off, why don't you? And the great Sabini gained a level. I haven't learned Fire Dance and didn't notice, did I? Because I've done that more times than I could count. Or I'd be like, why haven't I learned this? It's been forever, and then I found out I had learned it and just didn't notice. At some point. So do I actually have to go, like, down and around? Is that what I need to do? Yes! Yes, it appears to be the case. You didn't want to see me murder 3 nettle hoppers again, did you? I'm guessing you didn't so much. I don't know why I just did that. Healed Shadow a little bit. What do I have equipped on him, anyway? Because he's not leaving very shortly or anything. So I'm gonna take this off of him right now. I should unequip him of his other stuff, but it might make him angry, so I'm just not gonna open that can of worms. Or can of bees, depending on who you ask. I have a friend who's like, can of worms is stupid. Who's scared of a can of worms? Now, if you open up a can of, like, killer bees, then you have to worry. This must be Barren Falls. To the south of here lies the Veldt. 'Tis a wild and dangerous land, inhabited by all manner of ferocious beasts. But if we turn around and go back, the Empire will be waiting for us. The village of Molbliz lies on the eastern coast. Anything like Golbez? Any relation? If we can make it through the Veld, we could head there. Can you make a pit stop at Doma Castle along here? I didn't seem to if I could. I have served my purpose. Shadow, come along with us. Thanks for your help. Let's team up again sometime. Ugh, shut up. Now that I have served my plot convenient point. Screw it, let's go chasing waterfalls. Why is there no secret behind this waterfall? It's RPG. You have to learn in RPG school that there's always a secret behind a waterfall. You don't just put a waterfall in an RPG and can't have yourself not interact with it. It's preposterous. Pretty sure they fire you for making RPGs. If that's the case, but that appears to be the case right now. I'm just falling down a waterfall. I don't think there's any secrets around said waterfall. I don't recall there being a secret around a waterfall in this game. Although, there may be. I just don't... Just because I don't remember doesn't mean there's not one. So, Pinnicus fish, away with ye. Yeah, get him, Cyan. Make him cyan in the face. With pain. Because when creatures are inflicted with pain, it changes the color of their skin tone, apparently. Where's the boss, a Pinnicus fish? Because I know there is one. I believe it's red. And it's a similar shape as to these current fishies. But it's a different color, therefore way more ferocious. Oh, it was purple, my mistake. A Rhizopause. Let's Rhizopause and reflect on our life choices. Boom! 395. Are we looking at similar damage? 401. One turn, it's over! I remember a lot of these bosses being way more difficult. Maybe I'm... Well, it's not like I grinded so far. If anything, I should be underleveled. Because it's not like I fought all those soldiers outside of Doma Castle like I would normally. I'm trying to fight off a sneeze, so pardon my faces. Pardon me. Woo! Boy. It's a good thing the Final Fantasy cast are exceptionally buoyant. between Sabin and Cyan. We're just floating down all sorts of water. Oh hey, it's a mysterious young boy. Hi, mysterious young boy. Save me from that vicious drop. A youth draped in monster hides, his eyes shining with a warm and gentle light. And we've had a few people comment on my Final Fantasy VI videos since I made my claim. But this one is gonna go to Garrett Plays. But it's gonna be 3 R's because it's Gao and he's like a feral child, so it's gonna be Gart. Okay, I hope you don't mind. Start. No, I screwed it up. I didn't even have to erase that A. That was very wasteful. There, I'll hit the actual start button, which is the yellow button. But Mog has already been claimed, just so you know. Just in case anyone wanted Mog, who are... It's Gart! And off to some of my favorite music in this game. I don't know why I like this music so much, but it's just... groovy. Groovy tribal sound. But yes, here is the Veldt, where you get to fight any monster you have fought already. And you obtain items and money. I think you can also get tech points, but you never get experience from these guys. But I believe right now I want to go to the town, because in order to recruit Gart to our party, we need to have dried meat to use on him. And then after that, I'm going to want to stick around here long enough to acquire the Stray Cat ability. I can't remember what Stray Cat does. I just know it's very useful. So I'm going to get that before I continue on with the game. Although, I might be subjecting you to a little bit of grinding, since we're like, what, 8 minutes into this recording? We'll see. But yes, here's Gart. But this is when you typically give him dried meat. That's the hint where he's like, ooh, I'm hungry. But since I don't have dried meat, I am going to suplex. I mean, I'm going to incorrectly input the suplex command. Although this time around, I'm going to input it correctly. There we go. So because I don't have dried meat, I'm going to suplex, or... It looks more like a pile driver to Gao, but... Wow! Wow! You strangers! Go away! Go away from Veldt! As he bounces off. I'm sorry, I would have fed your green cherry, but you're not interested in that. You want dried meat only. You can only be seduced with dried meat. Go away, Silver Lobo. Gayu, what did I tell you? How many more times must I suplex you before you get the hint? Suplex! Suplex City! This should be someone's entrance music. I don't know who. But someone who's kind of like a Tarzan-y type character, this should be their entrance music. There we go, I almost cut it off correctly. So any case, I need to go... Well, actually, yeah. Okay, first I will go ahead and get the dried meat. Which will be here in this item shop. This is the only place that sells dried meat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, grab a couple of them. And then I'm gonna optimize my party's damage and damage-taking output with new equipment. So allow me to do that. Join me as I do that. So I can probably get a new weapon for Cyan, which I'm gonna do. And let's get another Mithril Claw. Okay, so... I'm not sure if either of those will be useful later. I'll grab one of these for now. I might want one after. After the fact. Let's get a heavy shield for crit X. Plumed hat. Oh, I didn't even try to equip a bandana on Cyan. I don't think he can equip one, but maybe he can. No, he can't. He can equip this, though. Was there anything else that I should have equipped? Oh, I got bandanas right here. Why does Crit X not have a bandana? Gart can equip one, however. Oh, let's get a couple of Iron Helms, then. Let's buy 3 Iron Helms. And let's get 3 Iron Armors as well. And a couple of Kempo Gis. Just because. So did I put the Genji Glove on Cyan? No, I didn't. Boost Strength, Physical Attack Power. So I'll give you the Genji Glove. There we go. Attack 173. That's better. And then give you 10 more attack. I don't think you really have much else that I care about. No, not really. So that's it for my abilities. I should then go have a nap, because I'm, what, 10 minutes into this recording, and good lord, I need a nap. Yeah, 100 gil a night. And there's also a place I want to visit. I believe there's a slight side quest I can get a leg up on that involves a carrier pigeon. Although maybe it's a little too early, I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? There's a house way in the back. I believe it's this house here. Let me know if you need anything. I can send letters and packages to any corner of the world for you. Okay, so first get the elixir from the grandfather clock, just like I said, just like in real life. That's generally where people hide their elixirs. The entrance to the Serpent Trench lies within Crescent Mountain, near the southern tip of the continent. Yes, it does. So, let's, oh, it's a relic shop. Maybe I ought to go here as well. See if there's any good relics. Sprint shoes are always good. White cape, I think that's poison and blindness. What's it do? I can't find out because I don't have enough cash, but it's something to that effect. Maybe I can't do that part yet. Or maybe it's just this house here. Hey lady, in the corner of the woods. A grievously injured soldier wandered into the village not too long ago. I dressed his wounds, but his condition doesn't seem to be improving. Those letters coming from the town of Miranda are the only things keeping him going. Yeah, and that's what we want to continue encouraging here. Hey dude, talk to me. Injured lad. I'm a soldier from Miranda. When our town fell to the Empire, I was forced to join the Imperial Army. I tried to flee rather than help them attack Doma, but they came after me. I barely escaped alive. Now I can't even move. I'll never see Lola again. There's a letter on the desk. Would you be kind enough to bring it to me? Yes, I would. I was going to try to leave without it, but it wouldn't let me. There are even more Imperial soldiers walking the streets of Miranda these days. But things are peaceful otherwise. The flowers in the garden will soon bloom and announce the arrival of spring. How are you doing? I'm worried. I so wish that I could fly to your side and be with you. Please think about getting better. And try not to push yourself too hard. Rest knowing that I spend every day thinking only of you and wishing I could see you. Lola. I'd like to write her back, but I don't even have the strength to pick up a pen. Okay, so is that when I go back to the gentleman? And get him to write the letter? Some such thing? Do I talk to you? Carrier pigeons, yes. Yes. So you want to send a letter to Lola for that injured soldier. Postage to Miranda's 500 gil. Let's do it. Any word? Let me know if you need anything. I can send Okay. So we established that. I don't know if I have to sleep to continue that on or not. I'm gonna talk to him one more time, then I'm gonna go find our wild boy. Wanna give her... Okay. So yeah, so let's go find ourselves one Gart for the road. While I groove to more of the Veldt music. I might end up just cutting it until I get the stray cat that I oh so want. That I oh so hey want. Kaboom! I blow you up with my cannon. With my energy cannon. Energy from my own soul. Haha, I blocked your digestive fluids with a shield. I should just do regular attacks now with Cyan, because I have the Genji glove. Alright. Ow! Ow! Yes, I can also demonstrate how he works. So first off, dried meat. Better off dried meat. Ooh, I'm hungry. What is it? There's a Brachiosaurus in the game later. I can't remember if you morph it into dried meat or you can steal dried meat from it. But there was a period of time where I thought you could only get him back if we used dried meat first. What the? What a peculiar child. I am Cyan, and this is the great Sabini. You Sabini, you Cyan, me want more food! Sorry, all gone. You go, get more for me. You're a regular little munchkin, huh? And you? Afraid of me. You want some of this? Me not want hurt you. Stop looking at me like that. As they dance. The mating ritual. Whew. You're pretty tough. I can suplex a train and you still made me tired. Wahahaha, that fun! You strong! Yeah, dance some more. Ha 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 ha. You fall for it. Fall for trick. Shut up! Oh dear. Do simmer down, sirs. And thou, O wild one, who might thou be? Thou? Thou? Thou, thou? Thou, thou? Thou, thou? Thou, thou? You angry? Cyan? You angry me? Cyan? You angry me? Cyan? You angry me? You don't make fun of the old English. You don't cross that line. Listen, his family was just... Okay. My cat thinks I'm talking to it. Me understand, me sorry. Gart, not mean person. Water under the bridge. Let us not dwell on such things. Sir Gart, I have a feeling we will get along quite well. Wilt thou join us? Oh! Gart gives you present. Gart gives Cyan and the great Sabini nice present. Thanks for food. Right. What manner of rubbish do you suppose he's gonna give us? Gart's treasure. Shiny, 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 shiny! Can anything be that shiny? I'm sure it could be. Mr. Thou like shiny thing? Mr. Thou that one, over there. A shiny thing, eh? Crit X is gonna be jealous when he hears about this, ain't he? Who Crit X? He bad man? Maybe he tries to steal Guard's treasure. Crit X, well, he's... Listen when someone's talking to you. Oh, he's dancing in place. I believe he's trying to tell us something. What, that he needs to poop? Fine. Well, what is it? Here! Here, here. Shiny thing here. Where Sabini is? That Moblez. Cyan stand place river bring you. Gart stand Crescent Mountain. He's got a pretty good idea of the geography of the area. I wouldn't be able to do that. Moon-shaped mountain. Shiny thing there. Well then, shall we be off? We might as well see what's at this Crescent Mountain of his. Well, that ate up more time than I expected. Although I think I am going to get the stray cat ability and then end this scenario because we're really close. Why do we have to invite someone like him along? Yeah, Moonwa Gart. Mr. Thou, hurry up. We leave you behind. I told you before, my name is not Mr. Thou. I should have named him Mr. Thou. Or Cyan Mr. Thou, for that matter. What do you want, imp? Hey. Here's how to build up Gart's skill. I know already. When I'm on the Veldt. I'm gonna show the studio audience. Keep fighting all the Veldt, eventually Gart will reappear. When he reappears, he'll learn the attacks of the monsters you were fighting when he left, as well as those you were fighting when he returned. So bear that in mind. Wow, wow. Choose raised to have guard. Use the attacks he has learned. And then he just kind of goes crazy. And now, please continue your quest. I would love to, Imp. Aw, levity. Way to fall down, Mr. Imp. That Imp is a potent one, I am sure. So I'm going to demonstrate how this ability works. Hopefully there's a stray cat in the mix, and I don't have to do a whole lot of editing. But I will also have to get guards all equipped. I should maybe optimize his equipment as it is. I'm not sure if he actually equips weapons, ever. Oh well. Anyways, let's get into a nice juicy battle. Okay, so we got a couple of unsealies, so like it said, what you want to do is leap! So now I'll have the unsealies no matter what. So hopefully Gart will come back to be at our party when we fight stray cats. So this next fight, he might not necessarily come back yet. So it's possible that, you know, it could go on indefinitely. Like, see? He didn't come back yet. But he might come back in the next fight. I'm not sure if it's like a specific chance of him returning per battle or not. Ooh, Magitech armor. I gotta suplex this armor. No, let's do some regular attacks. Yeah! Suplex! Drop a Magitech armor on your head as I suplex you onto your head. Big damage. Alright. Wow! So now what you do is you don't hit him. But now that he starts talking, you pretend to hit him. So when it starts to go black, it looks like you're gonna hit him and it goes off screen. That's... yeah! Beat him when no one's looking. So anyways, I'm gonna get the stray cat ability and I'll cut back after I do so. I promise. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. So I did get the stray cat, which I will demonstrate for you right now. It's not super crazy good, but it's not horrible. Like, anytime it does this cat scratch, like it did 900, close to 1,000 damage there, but even to an enemy's face, anytime Gart does cat scratch, it does like high 600s, close to 700 damage, or if it's to the back, 900 damage. A regular attack does about 2, but it seems to do cat scratch more often than it doesn't, so it was definitely worth my while to pick that up. It took me about 10 minutes. Also, in the meantime, when I was trying to get Stray Cat, I ran into a few more of those satellites that were at the Imperial base, the one I got the green beret from, and I actually picked up 2 more green berets. So it might not be the worst idea to grind for green berets here as well. I'm not going to bother, I'm just going to get it for these 3 for now. So I think I'm going to want to come back here again before much longer anyway. Especially once I get Mog, I'll want to come back here. So let us continue onward on our journey. One more battle for good measure. With the Knights Templar, as well as the Imperial soldiers. Let's use the Stray Cat ability to hasten this process. Oh yeah, just counter with an axe, because look at me, I'm a Templar. I counter with axe-based attacks. Yeah, Genji Glove, double strike, attack. I wonder if a Genji Glove on Gart would, like if it would do 2 cat scratches. I doubt it, I haven't really played around too much. Like, I spend a lot of time here. I think it's just because I like the music so much. Like, getting abilities for Gart. But I very rarely use them, so it's kind of pointless that I do the grinding. But I usually do. Make a few trips. It's not like he's completely useless, like he's got use. But it's very often that I stray from my fave 4. Cyan, that shiny thing of Gart's is in here. And where exactly might it be found, Sir Gart? Gart, forget. Oh! Shall we look around? Seems that we do not have a choice. So let us do so. So let us go, let's check here. What's here? A potion? Could this be Sir Gart's treasure? No, I don't think so. You also win the opportunity to lose 500 bucks, I think, over this way. I didn't mean to actually go this far to lose it. But now you'll see. Learn from my mistakes. What is it, Gart? Did you see something? Wow! Oh no, I dropped 500 bucks. Ah, my money pouch. There's 500 gil in there. Gart, you little bugger. Oh dear, Sir Sabini, please let it go for all of our sakes. If you're there and you don't happen to have 500 bucks, I think you just lose whatever money you have. I can't remember anymore. It's been a while. But yeah, what we actually want is... Is this just called Crescent Mountain in here? Crescent Mountain Cave, yes, okay. But I believe those are the only spots you can check. But this is the pay dirt. See how shiny that is? That shiny treasure? Treasure, treasure. 'Tis nothing but a dirty glass bowl. Kinda looks like it would fit over your head. You think all three of our heads can fit in? Maybe we can take turns. I wonder if we could use this. It might let us breathe underwater. Alright, let's go. It might not. We're gonna find out. But yeah, that's gotta be what happens, right? They turn, they just take turns breathing in it, and when one's about to suffocate and die, then it's the next one's turn. Yep, into the river. These rapids look quite rapid. No kidding. But it's the only way to make it in time to meet up with the others. Well, let's do it then. We have no other alternative. Come on, let's... Oh! Here we go again! Alright, let's go. Come on, Gao. Gart. You're gonna drown if you don't catch up with us soon, buddy. There we go. Now, I can't remember what direction it is I want to go. I think always the opposite direction of where you're stationed. It gives you options to turn. And I think you just... Every chance you get to turn, you can turn. But yeah, you want to come back here, for it makes it way easier to get the underwater background for Mog. In the original Final Fantasy 3-6 on the Super Nintendo, once you go past a certain point in the game, you can't come back here, so you lose out on this option for the rest of the game. But in the advanced version, you can get it later. But you may as well get it now. The way it was originally intended. Now, I might be wrong about what I just said. About pushing the other directions. But I just don't remember. But we can come back to fight more of these adversaries that begin with the letter of A. As you can see, there are multiples. One of them also has a blue magic spell, Aqua Lung. I can't remember which one has it. It might have been that slippery snake-looking enemy that started with an A. I can't recall. Well, we gained another level, or at least Cyan did. Yeah, in here. Is there stuff here that I want? Let's get it. Got an X potion. Is that all that's down here? This seems like the type of place that should have a secret stash in some place. And maybe it does, that I just didn't realize about. So let's be ready to change directions, like I was. So yay for me. I'm not sure if that's, again, I'm not sure if that's right, but... I mean, it would make sense. Like, why would it lead you directly to a treasure? Or, like, something decent, rather than having to make you work for it a little bit, you know? It just seems counterintuitive to go, oh, you killed my Gart. Well, I'll have to vivify him momentarily then. We'll just say that he went too long without breathing underwater and suffocated to almost death. Death enough that a Phoenix Down works, but not so dead that it doesn't work. Phoenix Down must just be for those fresh deaths. Be nice if I had to attack everybody attack. This is where Fire Dance would come in handy. And I don't want to I gotta be careful with those guys, because if they gigavolt my party, we're all toast. So maybe I better use another high potion. And then have the Great Sabini take out this gentle creature. Like, I don't know if it's a lady, it could be. I don't know how to identify the sex of creatures that don't actually exist in our realm. Like, that top thing's like jellyfish-like, but even still, looks like a jellyfish with some earrings. That's not atypical for our world. So can we go in another cave so I have a minute to revive my good buddy Gao here? My good buddy Garrett. Okay, so I did this completely wrong. There's definitely more back there, but I'll show you that at a later date. There, that's enough water for one lifetime. So, what are we waiting for? There's really no point in me bringing him back to life. I do, however, think I want to go up this way. I don't think there's anything I particularly want in the pubs or whatnot, but there might be some stuff worth buying. Prevents darkness, poison, imp and silence, poison and darkness. Okay, so the fairy ring was poison and darkness. Excuse me, I was off the mark a little bit. Get out of my way. Stand there all covered in filth. Heavy shield. Yeah, let's pick up a couple of heavy shields. I didn't actually need to, but I got to. I have way too many bandanas, but whatever, I can sell them. And let's get a silk robe for Terra. And see if there isn't any other items that I may be able to purchase for our party. Claws, Kotetsu. Spear for Vaga's kind of useless. Do you have anything I might find at all useful? Not particularly. I'm sure there's an elixir in here that I'm missing, but let's just assume there is one. And continue about our merry way. Oh, quick dive in the pub. Talk to some folk. Okay. There's a problem. Birth mother didn't survive. The man couldn't take it and he went crazy. And then the man threw away the baby. Hey, you handsome young thing, why don't you come over and have a drink with me, tee-hee? I would if Edgar was in the party. Oh no. How dare you, lecherous howler? Off with ye. Oh, don't be a stick in the mud. Let's just have some fun. Hey, do you like these? I call this one Humpty, and this one Dumpty. This one's Humpty, this one's Dumpty. Never caught that before. Like any of the times I played it. I don't know if I've ever talked to her, who knows. Humpty, Dumpty. Cyan, you're too easy. Thou art unaffected by these charms. One of these benefits of all my years of aesthetic training. I don't get it. Oh, don't leave me standing here all alone. Enough of that, a proper wooden should have modesty and decency. And oh, Cyan. Oh, you're all flustered because a lady's talking to you. Freshly after your family has perished. Maybe not the greatest timing for him. It's a little too early for a rebound, wouldn't you say? This ferry's bound for South Figaro. Let's go that way and end this scenario. I never noticed until just now that there's like an empty spot in the ship where you can see the sea through a gap. Nourish is just a stone's throw away. Well, it must be pretty close. Do you have any stones to test that out? I wonder if the others arrived safely. I don't think so yet, unless we were to assume this is all happening simultaneously. I'm sure they did. Oh, dear my. Wow. You said it. But that was the scenario of the Great Sabinis. So let us save this scenario and end the episode here. Next time on Final Fantasy VI Advance, we are going to do the Banon, Vaga, and Terra scenario and leave Crit X for last. So thank you very much for joining me for Final Fantasy VI Advance. I still go by MegaHarv. And I'll see ya tomorrow!